The aims of Scientology are a world without insanity, without criminals, without war, where the able can prosper and where man is free to rise to greater heights. Also inherent in Scientology itself is that one take responsibility not only for himself, but the world at large.
This is a message for David Miscavige, Chairman of the Board to the Religious Technology Center. How are you, David? I hope the stresses of watching your church being constantly bombarded by wave after wave of dissent aren't too much for you. We all would like to see you in good health when the time comes for you to stand trial. Most people have little doubt that you honestly believe in Scientology. After all, your resume speaks for itself. LRH treated you like a son, didn't he? You were one of his beloved Commodore messengers, one of his elite. You dedicated your entire youth to Scientology, didn't you? You made it your personal responsibility to KSW. Did it hurt when you discovered that you were not to be LRH's heir apparent? Instead, LRH named another as his successor. This just didn't sit well with you, did it? You couldn't trust something as important as Scientology to be led by anyone else than yourself, could you? No. Your fanatical nature could not allow anyone but yourself to oversee all Scientology operations, and so you staged your little coup just as LRH exteriorized to continue his research, as his body had become an impediment.
The body is nothing more than an impediment, an encumbrance to any further gain as an OT.
And now there you sit, with all the authority that you had bestowed onto yourself all those years ago, with the responsibility of controlling all of Scientology, and setting the worst possible example for the most ethical group on the planet. You cower in hiding as an internet group known as Anonymous protests Scientology month after month. Even the Pope of the Catholic Church would have stepped forward and said something by now, had it been the Vatican being protested. Yet you have said nothing in defense of Scientology, have you? Isn't it out tech, David? Isn't it what's called a non-confront? I believe that under your own rules, you are now up for ethics handling, aren't you? It's been months, David, and not so much as a word from you. What's wrong? If you were to come forward and address the allegations from Anonymous, would that be the same as acknowledging that Scientology is in trouble? Perhaps instead, you feel you can leave it in the hands of your followers. Is that why you lash out at them so violently when they fail you? Has that been happening a lot lately, David? Surely if they had been using KSW, Anonymous would have been shattered long ago. It can't be the tech, right?
What people need are real solutions, real tools to deal with and effectively overcome human problems.
You are known to the world as a sadist. What do you hope to accomplish in attacking your own followers, or nattering at the one world? Perhaps you seek to motivate through fear. Perhaps through inflicting misery on others you feel you can advance them spiritually. You would have Scientologists believe that the tech is all-encompassing, and as you personally apply it on them it is working. But I can assure you if you attempted to apply it in that manner on anyone else, you would be met with far different results. Your followers are beginning to observe this on a daily basis, that the harder you attempt to suppress, the tighter the focus is on your abuses. Anonymous is not like your followers, David. They will not obey the tech, and they will not back off simply because the tech says they will. Anonymous is under no obligation to follow yours, or LRH's rules. Have you noticed that when allegations are made about you, not one of your followers defends you even in the slightest? I have yet to see even one Scientologist say so much as you're wrong about CLB. He's a good and caring man, or CLB is simply doing the greatest good, for the greatest number of dynamics. You brought this on Scientology, David. You are the true SP. It is only a matter of time before all Scientologists realize that. It is only a matter of time before they see you have been spoiling the tech.
Now, unless you think I'm just preaching, let me show you what I mean. And in that regard, I'm speaking of the real four horsemen of the apocalypse that plague this earth.
No. Let me explain something to you. The most disingenuous thing is that you have those people. Now, let's not give the American public the wrong impression that these are people that randomly were pulled in from around the world and that they decide to talk against Scientology. Those people aren't scared, and they've been loudly speaking in the press.
However, it is important that you can put this into the proper perspective.
That has many detractors. Same ones. So they're not really frightened. That's a good...
The world has taken notice of you, David. A world that sees you for what you really are. And from here till the end of time you will be known as the guru who sat by and cowered as 10,000 people committed one of the highest of crimes in Scientology, to simply speak out against it.